your girl AD, thedatingstruggle.com. I'm back, and I'm going to get right into my discussion today. I did a blog on it, probably say a couple of years ago on my site. I'll post it for you so that you can click on it and read it if you like. But it was basically called To Snoop or Not to Snoop. And I was basically talking about women who browse through their men's things when they're not there, looking through phones and emails and just trying to find whatever they can find on their men to see if they're cheating on them. And I presented the question whether or not this is okay for you to do. Of course, everybody's going to have a different perspective on this. My perspective is don't go looking for something you don't want to find. Okay, and I think that's what I'm going to title this week's blog. Don't go looking for something you don't want to find. I know it's long, but it says everything that I'm trying to say in this blog, okay? I have so many topics that I want to talk about with you guys. The reason why I chose this one this week is because here in Houston, really sad situation happened. A woman saw her husband, or estranged husband, as the news calls it, in a car with his girlfriend. She was in her car, and so on a mission to try to chase after him, she ends up dying in a head-on collision with another car. Really sad situation. Prayers go out to the family on that one. But it wasn't worth it. No, it was not worth it. First of all, I don't know the whole situation on that, so I'm just going to speak frankly on it. Ladies, if your man is cheating on you, if you all recently broke up or recently divorced and you're still not over it, I know it's hard. I know it is. I mean, it's tough getting over relationships, especially when you've been with them for a while. You may have children together. I can only imagine what it's like trying to get over a man that you have children with. I haven't had to experience that, but I have experienced heartbreak. But one thing that I can say that I have never done was humiliate myself. Go show up unannounced at somebody's door because I think that somebody else is there. Or chase them down the street. Or go look through their text messages to see if they're texting somebody else. What's the point? What's the point? What are you going to do? Let's say you do find out your man was cheating. You go through his text messages. You confront him about it. What? You're going to end up staying with him? And you can't tell me that you won't, because most of the girls that I know, when they sit up here and do all this stuff, they get into arguments with their man. They get all upset. They call the girl, cuss the girl out, and have all this drama. Then a few months later, y'all on Facebook, like, ain't nothing happened, all happy. You know, so it's what is really the point? And 9 times out of 10, when you do stay in these relationships, the relationship is never the same because your trust issues are going to be so big because you know he's cheated on you in the past. And you wouldn't have found out about it had you not been snooping. So here's my thing. If you are going to do it, if you are going to snoop around and find out what's going on with your man, be prepared to walk away. Because your relationship is not going to be the same if you find out that he was cheating on you. You're going to be so mad at the world. You need to think these things through. Think these things through before you put yourself in a predicament that may cause yourself hurt or harm like this lady did. Had she just thought it through and not went on an emotional rampage, she may still be with us today. But because she was emotional, you know, she saw her husband already moved on with another woman. She acted on emotions, you know, and she's not here with us. And like I said, it's a really sad situation. I don't know from A to Z what has happened, but the gist of it is that she saw her estranged husband in a car with his girlfriend, and she was going after him. What she was going after them to do, who knows? But would it have really solved anything? What would it have done if she had ran up on him? Then what? What? I think that we should just think things through. Women, we're so emotional. We're so emotional, and we don't think sometimes, like when we just act on our emotions. But before you go snooping through your man's things, be prepared to find something you may not want to find. Not saying that if you do, you're going to find something. That's not what I'm saying, because all men are not like that. I'm just saying that if you're having suspicions that your man is cheating and you ask him and he tells you no, and you decide, investigate yourself, have a plan in your head as to how you're going to handle it. rationalize first, okay? And for God's sake, please don't call the woman. That's like the most humiliating thing you could ever do is go and confront the woman because she's messing around with your man. She may not even know he got a wife or a girlfriend. She may not even know. And if she does, you still don't need to blame her. You need to blame the man that you're supposed to trust and that you lay down with every night. Don't blame her. You're not out here to trust every woman walking around. You're supposed to trust your man, the man that you're with. Okay? So, number one, please don't call the woman. Just do not do that if you find out. And then number two, just have a plan. Like I said, have a plan as to how you're going to handle it. Are you going to confront him about it and say, okay, are you trying to be with this woman or are you trying to be with me? You need to make a decision because I don't want this to happen again. If you're willing to make it work, then come to a conclusion in your head as to, okay, I'm going to talk to him about this rationally and I'm going to, give him a choice. Like, are you trying to still be in this relationship with me or are you trying to be with this woman? If you're trying to be with me, you need to let it go, okay? Kind of like my girl Tasha did on Power this past week when she gave Ghost the ultimatum to choose her over Angela. Even though he didn't, like I said, you still need to have a plan in place as to how you're going to handle it. And then number three, be prepared to walk away. Be prepared to walk away if you need to. It's going to be hurtful, but if he's done this to you once, twice, 3 times, you have to give yourself a line in the sand to say, okay, he's done this to me once and I caught him. I caught him another time. He apologized. And I caught him another time. He apologized. How many times are you going to let this man continue to hurt you? You have to give yourself a stopping point. You can't continue to let a man hurt you. I believe in giving second chances. And even maybe a third chance. But you have to give yourself a stopping point as to how much you're going to take from this man in a relationship with him. But like I said from the beginning, I say don't do it at all. Don't go looking for something you don't want to find. I believe that the truth will come to light. A lot of times the woman might pick up the phone and call you and let you know. And a lot of times you're not even prepared for that. But I'm here to let you know, don't lose your cool. Don't lose your cool. I always say never trust anybody 100%. You should never trust anybody 100%. But the person that you're with, you do need to trust them to an extent. And if you find out that they have been lying to you, you need to think rationally on how you're going to handle it. Don't go out and kill somebody. Don't go out and try to fight. Don't go try to chase them down in a high-speed chase. That's not going to get anything accomplished for you. You're just acting on emotions. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. Prayers to the family of the lady who lost her life in such an emotional, tragic state of mind that she was in. Also, I want to take a minute and send my prayers to the families of the people who lost their lives in South Carolina. It's really been bothering me since I've heard about it. There was no way I could do a blog and not send my condolences and acknowledge what is really going on here in our country. So please continue to send your prayers up for strength for the families of these people. Also want to send a happy Father's Day to all the active, good fathers out there who are actually taking care of their kids. I do not condone ladies getting on social media and dogging out the father of their children on Father's Day and talking about, oh, today is my day, it's Father's Day. No, this is for the good dads out there that are actually taking care of their kids, not to acknowledge the deadbeats. Okay, if y'all want to give the deadbeats their own holiday, then give them their own holiday. But for the good dads, let's acknowledge them. Let's show them some gratitude for doing what it is that they're supposed to do. You had your Mother's Day. We celebrated you. Now let this be for the men out there, the real men out there that are taking care of their kids. That's all I want to say. Oh, and happy Father's Day to my dad and to my boyfriend. Love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Peace out.